everyone, I'm Ruber. So, the other day, an American tourist tried to give a tip at a restaurant in Tokyo. But guess what? The staff looked a little confused and politely said, "Your kindness is more than enough." Surprised, the tourist asked, "Wait, you don't tip in Japan?" That's right. In Japan, tipping just isn't part of the culture. But here's the interesting part. How can a country with no tipping still offer some of the best service in the world? Today, I'll tell you the secret behind that and how Japanese people express gratitude in their very own way. Now, when we say there's no tipping in Japan, it doesn't just mean you don't have to pay extra. There's actually a deeper cultural reason behind it, something called omotenashi, the Japanese spirit of hospitality. In Japan, great service isn't about treating one customer as special. It's about treating everyone with the same level of care and respect. That's the foundation of Japanese service. So even without tips, you'll always be greeted with a smile and treated with kindness and attention to detail every single time. 1. Why you don't need to tip in Japan. In Japan, there's a common belief that good service is already part of the price you pay. For example, when you eat at a restaurant, the cost of hospitality and attention to detail is already included in your meal. So for Japanese staff, doing their best to make sure every guest is happy isn't something extra. It's just a normal part of their job. There's also a traditional mindset in Japanese service. Always treat customers with sincere care. You might have heard the famous phrase, "Okyaku-sama wa kami-sama desu," which literally means, "The customer is like a god." But don't worry, it doesn't mean customers can do whatever they want. What it really means is that making customers happy is a source of pride for those who serve them. That's why, if a traveler tries to leave a tip, the staff might look a little puzzled and politely say, "Your kindness is more than enough." It's not that they think accepting a tip is wrong. It's just that in Japan, service isn't something money can buy. And there's a fun little story that perfectly shows this spirit of service. Years ago, McDonald's in Japan actually had a menu item called Smile 0 Yen. That's right, a smile with no price tag. Even though it's free, it comes straight from the heart. Because in Japan, true hospitality doesn't need a tip, it just needs a genuine smile. 2. Smart Japanese ways to show gratitude without tipping. Still, there might be times when you want to say thank you in a more special way, right? In Japan, there are a few subtle and thoughtful ways to show your appreciation, even without handing over cash. For example, when you take a taxi and pay in cash, you can simply tell the driver, "Keep the change." It's a polite and natural way to show gratitude. Even a few hundred yen can leave a nice impression. The driver might think, "Wow, what a kind passenger." At a bar or counter-style restaurant, instead of tipping, you can offer the bartender a drink and say, "Have one on me." It's a cool, classy way to say thanks in Japan. Some regular customers even do this as their own little gesture of appreciation. At traditional Japanese inns, there's something called kokorozuki, which is like a small token of thanks given to the staff. But don't worry, it's completely optional. You don't have to give it at all. It's just a thoughtful way to show extra gratitude if you truly want to. In Japan, it's not really about giving money. It's about sharing an experience, showing your appreciation through kindness or connection. And honestly, that's such a beautiful way to express gratitude, don't you think? 3. How Japan's mindset differs from other countries. In many countries, tipping is a way to say thank you or great job. It's how people show appreciation. with money. If you get excellent service, you leave a bigger tip. And for many workers, that's a big part of their motivation. But in Japan, it's different. People believe that gratitude should be shown through actions, not money. That's why staff treat every customer with the same level of care, no matter who they are. They don't smile because they might get a tip. They smile because being kind and polite is part of the job itself. It's all connected to something deeper, professional pride. For many workers in Japan, the greatest reward isn't money. It's seeing a customer smile and walk away happy. That feeling alone is what drives Japan's incredible level of service. 4. What omotenashi really means in Japan. In Japan, you'll feel genuine warmth wherever you go, not just in big cities or tourist spots, but even in small countryside inns and family-run restaurants. The way someone offers you a warm hand towel, how they hand you a menu with both hands, or the way they bow deeply and say, "Arigatou gozaimashita." Each of these small gestures carries the heart of omotenashi, Japan's unique spirit of hospitality. But omotenashi isn't just good service. It's about sensing what someone needs before they even say it, imagining their feelings, and quietly meeting their unspoken hopes. And doing all of that so naturally, it feels effortless. That's why in Japan, people don't smile because they got a tip. They smile because smiling is simply part of who they are when they're welcoming a guest. 5. What gratitude means to the Japanese. In Japan, simply saying arigatou, thank you, is considered one of the most meaningful ways to show appreciation. Instead of giving a tip, Japanese people express their gratitude with a warm smile and a sincere arigatou gozaimashita. That's the most genuine kind of thank you there is. Actually, the word arigatou comes from arigatai, which means rare or precious. So when you say arigatou, you're literally acknowledging that what someone did for you was special, something you don't take for granted. This spirit of gratitude is what makes Japanese service so warm and thoughtful. Even without tipping, a few kind words can mean just as much. Because in Japan, it's not the form of gratitude that matters, it's the heart behind it. So, what do you think? In Japan, you don't need to leave a tip, but instead, a simple thank you and a genuine smile. That's the best kind of Japanese tip. If a service truly touches your heart, try saying something like, "That was wonderful," or "Arigatou gozaimashita." Those few words alone can mean so much, and the person will definitely feel your gratitude. Even without tipping, Japan is full of heartfelt hospitality. That's what makes Japanese service so special. Here on Earth Japan, we'll keep sharing more amazing things about Japan with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!